Meenakshi, great to have you with us on India Tonight and great news to share. But tell us about Naatu Naatu. It got the Golden Globe. Now it's won the Oscar nomination. What do you think is working so brilliantly for it? What are the chances that you think is going to help it win in this category at the Academy Awards this time?
I think there's a fantastic chance it might win. And I think it's not only is a song totally fantastic, it happens to have the advantage of great choreography, which is not something the other contenders have, although the category is specifically for original song. But I think RRR as a whole and Rajamouli as a whole, as an artist, has had tremendous recognition throughout the world, but specifically in the US, where it counts for a lot when it comes to the Oscars and stuff. And of course, it won the Golden Globe. But I think the critical thing is that RRR has actually, it was in the TIFF, the Toronto Film Festival, it had a Visionaries interview with Rajamouli. At the American Film Institute had a whole festival, a retrospective of his work called Beyond Fest. And there's been a tremendous, it had a re-release in America, which is very, very unusual, theatrical release, and that too after going on Netflix. So there are many unusual things, and it got huge endorsement from a lot of Marvel directors, fueling speculation that, he might be doing, Rajamouli might be, who knows, doing some mischief with Marvel next, something exciting for India to look forward to. So I think chances are very good.
That would that would be very exciting, Meenakshi. But even as we speak about RRR, we are also looking at two documentaries, All That Breathes, The Elephant Whisperers. Something is changing as far as the Indian offerings are concerned in terms of our entries to the Oscars. We had Cello Show as well as India's offering to the Oscars this time in the best international film category, and unfortunately that's not won a nomination. But what do you sense as a growing market that India brings, a growing economy? You think these nominations reflect the fact that Western countries need to look at India in a different way?
I think so. You're absolutely right. So I think, first of all, India's had a very long tradition of films being very world-class and also on many world stages. It's just that the West, I think, was a little bit slower to recognize its talent. India has had films at international festivals like Venice from the 1930s onwards when sound first came. So that's like, nearly a century of being on the international circuit. But these two films in particular, Shaunak Sen's All That Breathes is just a marvelous documentary by any standards. And it's won so many awards. It also has the BAFTA nomination, and it won, it got a grand jury prize at Sundance. It got the Golden Eye, L'Oeil d'Or at the Cannes Film Festival. So that's a huge slew of awards. And it's really a marvelous film about these two brothers who save Cheel, black kites, the birds from flying, who fall down from the skies because of pollution and many reasons. And it's also philosophical, it's political, it's environmental. He brings in so many layers. And of course, Karthiki Gonsalves' film, The Elephant Whisperers, is exquisite also because it's primarily about these two indigenous tribal people who are looking after orphaned elephants in an elephant reserve in Tamil Nadu. So it's a lot of commentary also on how we take care of elephants in a very shabby fashion, even though the outward structure is there. It's all that makes it very poignant. There's a marriage, there's a death, there's a lot of loaded stuff. But I think so. I'm very, very delighted that two documentaries have won from India, because usually they are the country cousins. They're always overlooked in the face of glamorous old Bollywood and now glamorous South Indian films. But documentaries have always been the Langda Lula country cousin. And I'm so delighted because they've always been very, very good, but now they're finally getting the chance in the sun. So I'm very happy about that.